Today, we're gonna be doing more League. Now, we're just gonna be doing the usual. Going into a match, seeing how it ends up, talking about some stuff. You know, just relaxing. Sit back, do whatever you were doing. It's not really important to watch. So, today we're gonna be playing Bard, who is my main. Though I haven't played him in a while, I guess I could see if I'm still good with him. And, yep, there's the mastery that just comes up. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be facing against... I don't know. This is an interesting team because there's no clear role. Well, Varus is ADC. Fiora is top. Mundo is jungle. Katarina is mid. And Yasuo is support, I'm assuming. That's how I think it's gonna go. I've seen Yasuo in the bottom lane, not as a support, but as an ADC. It doesn't turn out too well, but, I mean, once late game comes, let's just say the tables kind of turn. If you know what I mean. So, my ADC is, well, surprisingly, another Vayne. This is the second one in a row. That's interesting. I was originally going to play Zoe support for this, but she enforced that I pick a good support, so I had to pick Bard. Oh well. Not to get me wrong, Bard is still fun. Heck, that's why I mained him. Well, I actually mained him because he was the most successful support champion I had. Oh no. First time Heimerdinger. Well, I should have picked Zoe. It's more reason to pick Zoe. Alrighty then. So, what's been going on with all of you? One of you. However many of you. I don't really care. Heck, it's kind of early in the morning. I just woke up. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Kind of just went into a practice game, finished that, went into this game, and started recording. You know. So, what I'm planning is uploads probably whenever I have time. It's a startup channel. I might as well do whatever if I have free time. No real direction, just whatever, I guess. Interesting. Alrighty then. So I guess the reason why you'd run Yasuo support is for the wind wall. I'm assuming... Alrighty then. Let me just put this
A summoner has disconnected. An ally has been slain.
See,
A summoner has
actually, I haven't been talking a lot. See, one of the things I like about Bard is the fact of his chimes. I like the chimes. Now, the reason Bard was seen as a bad support when he was first released is, from what I understand it, was kind of the finicky set and the whole chimes mechanic. Because you have to kind of go outside your lane to actually get these. Like, way outside. So, and you know, the thing about these chimes is that they give you mana as well, a decent amount of mana, as well as XP when you collect them. And since they spawn usually pretty near where you are most of the time, you can kind of just lane a bit until the enemy champions are gone, or your laner is gone, step out of lane, maybe do some warding, collect your little chimes around the map, and boom, all your mana is maxed. Your mana bar is maxed out again, for one thing, and you've probably just leveled up. So let me see, Nocturne is up there, so he doesn't need a shrine. There we go. I leveled up a bit, and my mana is maxed out once again. There you go. Oh, it looks like they have a ward in here. Maybe. I might get a sweeper at this point. So, I was saving talking about the new champion for the video playing the new champion. But, screw it.
An enemy has been slain.
So, Zoe. She's been talked about a lot. A lot of things have been said. Like, a lot of things. Okay, that was unintended. Alright, a lot of things have been said. Quite a few things. She's been called a brat, she's been called broken, she's been called overpowered. Now, granted, I haven't been around much to see Zoe's rise to power or anything. Because, okay, so when Zoe came out, I kind of took a little hiatus from League of Legends. Not because Zoe came out, just in general. I kinda took a break from it, focused on Buddy Fight for a little while. If you don't know what that is, that's a obscure kind of card game I play. Why don't you Google it? Why don't you Google it? It'd be nice having more of a community. That's always nice. So, I just focused on Buddy Fight for a bit, since I actually had just went to a tournament in New York. I carpooled with my friends at my shop. I carpooled with them. We went to New York, stayed in a hotel, we stayed there for the whole weekend, basically. Just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we went to the tournament, first and foremost. We practiced, we actually set up our own little mini tournament. So that was interesting. Because not enough people were there for the actual tournament. So it was interesting that we got to kind of set up our own little tournament. I mean, Justin had the software, or someone had the software on their computer that they brought, so we just kind of set it up and did our own little mini tournament. So that was nice. And, you know, we went to Applebee's, did some jokes. It was very fun. But the point is, getting off track, the point is that that's probably the reason I took a little hiatus from League. I was focusing on Buddy Fight for a while, because I learned a lot of stuff, I got a lot of new stuff, you know, had a lot of fun. My mind was basically on Buddy Fight for the rest of the month. So I took a little hiatus from League, and that just so happened to be right after Zoe came out. So when I got back in, which was actually pretty recently, I think it was like last week, my friend asked me to play League with him, like a couple of bot games. He's not too experienced, it's not level 30, so he asked me to play a couple of bot games. So I did. Played a couple of bot games with him, taught him a bit about the game. It was very fun, so... And then I started playing normal games again. Just because I really didn't have much to do. Like, I've actually just ordered some new stuff to use. Oh, okay then. Well, these things gotta go. I've ordered some. Well, I had just ordered pretty much some parts of a deck that I was building, which was Dragon's Y. And I was kind of just waiting on those to really do anything. So, because like I was going next week down to this card shop, so I might as well. Let me see here. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get these, and let's get this. Yep. All right. We're good to go. So, I just picked up League again, and I started the YouTube channel. That was fine. That was great. So I actually saw a few videos about Zoe, actually, calling her annoying, and I've seen her, main reason is because I've seen her in, like, the actual chats in the games I've been in. I've been seeing her, like, being banned a lot. Being banned or talked down on a lot. So, apparently this champion is very not wanted. So, honestly, my first impression when I learned of her move, I'm sure most people's first impression was probably kind of overpowered, seeing as how she's seeing as how the whole new ability thing. The new, sleep, it was, yeah, the, sleeping bubbles. That's what it was. So, I think everyone's mostly having a problem with that, like with Orin's new status condition. Like, every time a new status condition gets introduced, people seem to have a problem with it because they usually kind of make it a bit too powerful. So they're trying to make new status conditions that no one's ever done before. So they're trying to make them unique, and that usually turns turns them a bit more powerful than the rest. Like, there's root, there's stun, there's poison, but now there's sleep and brittle. There's drowsiness and brittle, which are both basically the same thing. If you don't know, brittle basically he hits you with an attack which turns you brittle, and the next auto attack him or I believe also an allied champion hits them with, they get slowed or stunned, I believe. And then drowsy is she basically hits you with this attack. I forget which one. I think it was her E. She hits you with that, and then you become drowsy. And then I believe it was like the next auto attack you take, you fall asleep, and it's basically like a root. It's basically a root. You can't really do anything. Very interesting. Alright. It looks like they're about to take Dragon, I believe. So I'm going to help them with that. Alright, they're at 28 times. That's fine. Alright. We got drag and nice. that was a pretty good shot there, actually. Let's kill myself for that. No. Right. I was about to freeze him out, so... Alright, no, I spawned it there, but alright, alright. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of this. A little bit of this turret right here. If we can. There's the moon door. And there's our exit portal. Yep. That's an escape right there. That's how you escape with Bard. You either do that or you ult them. Oh, okay, I couldn't flash in time. Well, that didn't go too well. But hey, they got Moonday. And I think that, yep, they got Varus with no other casualties, so that's good. Now, I have finally finished my hardened sensor, so that's good. I'm gonna work on my support item in that case. Sell these and replace them with 2 wards. That'll work. So Zoe is interesting, because she's a mid laner. She was built to be an ADC, the thing is, but when she got released, she was pretty much immediately moved to mid lane, and then moved down to support. Which was weird to me. She doesn't seem really supporty. Like Lux, I mean, I guess, yeah, mid and support, I can see that, because she has 2 support abilities. She has, like, a shield. She has a shield that she needs to hit allies with to get more powerful, and then she's got a little, not a root, not the word I'm looking for. what Morgana has. She has one of those. And that actually really helps, because it's good crowd control. But with Zoe, she has one crowd control ability, which can be used by herself. She really doesn't have anything that warrants needing another champion there. I mean, I guess the whole reason is kind of just annoying. So...
An ally has been slain.
I should probably leave at this point, actually. This doesn't feel like it's gonna go well. I could actually freeze the turret, and then we could just go full in on them. Oh, that doesn't go too well. Alright, Nocturne's heading up. Nocturne is heading up, so that's good for us. And then... yeah, when you have the money, I'm gonna start on a healing item. Redemption. Did he get me over? I didn't see it. Alright. So, yeah, but Zoe is really weird. I keep getting off track. Because, I mean, I guess that's how it works, but... Honestly, I've played Zoe in a few matches. Not like real matches, practice matches. I've played her. I've just kind of messed around with her. She seems okay. It's really squishy, of course. But that's pretty obvious. I think, you know what? Because the problem I had with her was not this sleep condition. It was actually, I believe, her Q, which was the shooting star. So, basically, you shoot that in a direction. Yeah, you shoot that in a direction. And it... Okay, let me just handle this here, because I cannot think. Yeah, okay, well, that. Yeah, we just got danced by a Mundo. Alright, so Zoe. Her shooting star. It's basically an AoE skill shot. I pronounced that weird. You shoot a little ball in a direction, and then you can immediately redirect it into another direction, and where it lands is where it deals damage. It's her main damage ability. But the interesting thing about this ability is it deals more damage based on how far it's traveled. So if you shoot it backwards and then redirect it forwards at the enemy champion, then you're going to be dealing pretty much their entire health bar in no time. And that's what I had a problem with. She kills too quickly. She kind of just uses one ability on it. I feel like that one ability is the only ability you should be using. If she only had that ability, she could probably still win games as a champion. But, obviously you need 4, so, you know. Well, Dragon's back up, so that's nice. I don't know if the swag is actually transferring to screen capture. I hope it's not, because it's pretty huge. Alright, so this should be second... Yep, that's second dragon. And then, I guess we're going mid.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're going... Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's take this. I'm gonna take this turret. And we'll see how that works. Oh, there's the Katarina. I did not know that Katarina could... Oh, there we go. There we go, they surrendered again. That's the second time in a row, actually. Jeez, what is these people's problem? I don't know. Well, you know what? I guess that's fitting, because I had nothing else to talk about, really. Zoe, she's kinda broken, kinda not broken. I'm fine with her. Other people aren't, really. Um, yeah. Well, that was my main. So you got me to see me play my main champion. It's not gonna happen again for a while, because honestly I don't play him that much in favor of playing off meta build stupid stuff like support Volibear or something, or whatever seems fun. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed listening, and I will see you guys later.